So now that I've got my phone, I am finally getting a chance to try this Kamika, I think that's how you say it, PA system with it's a wireless PA with a little lapel mic. So I'm getting ready to hook this up. Over here, I don't know if I officially showed you guys, I took a picture post of this, but these are essentially they're podcasting headphones, but they're officially DJ headphones, but they will work for my podcasting needs, especially since they have this little AUX cord, which will sync with my PA system. So I'm kind of making a makeshift mobile, like portable podcasting platform is my hopes. That's why I don't have a typical like podcasting mic. I'm hoping to remain wireless. And then if we ever do like live calls or anything like that, I am hoping to be able to hook the phone into the input on the second PA system. I'll have one PA route the calls through the second, and then that will channel the audio in through the system and into the camera. So I'm going to toy with this and see how it works. Okay, I am officially wired up, even though my shirt's like going everywhere. And the reason I'm wearing a t-shirt underneath this is because it is cold, and I want it to be cold because we've had problems with our heater not shutting off, so it's been really hot. So I don't have this connected yet. I gotta find my other piece for this phone, but I will try this again in a second. We'll see if this works. Okay, not yet, but apparently Apple no longer includes this little adapter piece, which allows you to convert your iPhone connection into an AUX. Yeah, the little piece right there. That is what's going to make this PA system work. So apparently, even though you buy a $2,000 iPhone, apparently they are too cheap to include this. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. I think we have a short. Hang on. Testing. So I don't claim to know the first thing about setting these things up. So hopefully this system is working. The reason for these headphones right here, the reason for the headphones is so that I can monitor the audio. So if we're doing a podcast, and normally this wire would be farther and hidden, behind my head, but it is designed so if you're podcasting, you can get a clear, immediate feed of the audio, which that's probably a little better. Hang on. Let's go a little bit higher, a little bit higher. What if we went the other side? Anyway, let's try this for right now. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. It's like sticking out like crazy. That's so I can monitor the audio when we're doing a podcast. Also, it will give me the ability to monitor, to be able to actually hear what people are saying if they call in, or whatever else. In theory, like I said, I'm not an expert, but I'm trying this stuff out to see if it works. It's on my actual audio feed. That's not good. If I even bump the PA, it's shorting out. This is a high dollar PA system too. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. But yeah, normally you would have a person with a boom mic and headphones, in the background while you're doing a video project. So I'm just using these for, why are we skipping so bad? How if I took my earbuds out? I'm also kind of playing with the background behind me to where I want to test what background we're catching. Also the reflection of this ring light that I have. I want to make sure that we have a good backdrop and even lighting as much as possible. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Okay, we definitely need to readjust this. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. I'm trying this on the opposite side so that the mic ASMR. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. so that the mic is actually facing out and maybe catching some more audio. Also, I think I have a gain, maybe on the main feed. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. There we go. Okay. Testing. 1, 2, testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Okay, as you can tell, that is a little bit louder. So we have a feed gain that is for both feeds. So normally a sound person would be back there in case you sound a little too loud or a little too ASMR. Whatever you call that. Anyway, so I think I've got the gain. Hopefully it's not fluctuating too much, but it appears stuff's working. So I'm going to introduce the second PA system, put some batteries in it, see if we can route that instead of routing it to a microphone like this. See if we can route it to an Android cell phone and see if we can make some phone calls with it on video. Okay, so I am so frustrated with myself. I forgot to bring the AAA batteries home out of the truck, so I don't have them. I was going to show you this. This is not my bunny tail, although it's soft as bunny tail. This is one of those wind screen things for, you know, you maybe seen newscasters with these before, where they're outside, especially in state like Kansas or Oklahoma, anywhere in the plains where it's really windy and you're getting a lot of background noise. So what you're supposed to do, slip this on, tighten it up. I don't know, it's still catching like wind noise, but then again, I'm blowing right into it. So what do I expect? But if I'm outside, you know, and have a heavy coat on or something, I'll probably use something like this. But what I really like, even though I don't have this to test, maybe I can test it when we go to the store tonight and buy our groceries, but pick up some batteries. But what I like about this is essentially we can wire somebody up. Like if we're at a truck show or we're out on the road and we come across somebody that we want to interview, all I got to do is take maybe not even 2 minutes, power this up, wire them with the PA, go ahead and wire it up either the back of their shirt or coat or whatever, clip it on, make sure the feed's coming through, and then we can do professional interviews on the road. The other thing I do want to test is I'm going to walk back to, I'm actually going to walk outside, and supposedly this has a hell of a range. So even if we're synced with the semi dash cam, I can literally bring this into a truck stop. I can literally hit the power button and go live on the audio to where you guys can hear me even out of the truck at a distance, so that we have more cameras. I also have hidden cameras that I won't talk about. I have lots of cameras, filmmaker. What can I say? But we're going to test this. I'm going to walk outside and see if you guys can still hear me clearly. So even though I cannot hear the audio feed right now, we'll see if this works. If I decide to get out of the truck and move around, and there we go. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. So I'm going to try this again. So apparently my PA system wasn't connected properly, and either that or has a short. So we're going to see. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Okay, so apparently my other mic had a short. We're going to try this the third time. I'm going to walk outside. Hopefully this one doesn't short out and it's just a little lapel mic issue and not the actual system. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. And guys, unfortunately, we're gonna have to return this system, and the alternative is like north of $500. So you're getting into really, really expensive systems. This one wasn't cheap either, but it is constantly cutting out. It is not holding up to the frequency ranges it stated. If you bump it or turn or move at all, it hits static and completely cuts the feed. So we can't have that. We've got to have clear professional audio for the things, for even our paid sponsorships and things like that. Like we've got to have good equipment for this. So I guess I'm gonna have to like, it sucks because I mean, like you guys see, you know, we've been doing really well and, you know, we've made money and now we're reinvesting into electronics but we've already invested like $1,000. No. With the cell phone for $3,000 this month. And to have something else fail where we got to go through a system and possibly dump even more money in, like, even though I've been able to spend this stuff so far, I mean, my bank account's getting down very, very low after having to invest in all this. So, very frustrating. Not impressed at all with Kamika. They made it to look like metal housing on all the pictures. It's plastic, it's cheap, it's very lightweight. The connections, we've tried 2 units. They're very faulty, very staticky. And the funny thing is, it had like straight 4-star reviews, like no negative reviews at all. And everybody that's tested it, creator-wise, says it's an outstanding professional system. No static, no nothing. So it's really baffling me, but I really don't want to take a chance on getting another unit. Only, you know, because we've got obligations that need to be fulfilled within the next few weeks. Like, we're down to the wire. We have to have a sound system. So I guess I will do what it takes. Anyway, that's enough for now. I just wanted to give you guys an update and kind of show you what we're working on between all the other problems that we've dealt with this week. This is just another one of our challenges and what's occupying our time.